Anything cool happen last night?
Got a house.
We got that house. So today we're moving utilities. We're gonna try and move piglets. We're gonna try. We gotta move quickly. I'm looking at the clock. We gotta move quickly. Somebody needed something in his belly. So let's get started.
Let's get started. Hi.
So we went to the utility companies and got all that taken care of, and obviously I can't film in there. And actually one of the places we couldn't even go in because they had somebody test positive for the flu, you know, the life-threatening one. And so actually if somebody tested positive in their office, I don't really want to go in there. We're at farm 1.0. Here's the gate we just put up. Man, if y'all didn't throw up when I spun that camera around just then, props to you. We're gonna walk around and take like 5 minutes just to show you a couple things. And then we're gonna set the hog panels I just bought at Atwoods. And they're 34 inches tall, 16 feet long. But as you guys know, I don't waste time with a trailer. I don't go get the trailer. I just cut the hog panels, cattle panels, whatever I buy, I cut it in half. They're easier to manage and he can carry them. So that way, just it's super easy. There's just no point in not doing it. So this is pretty cool. This is where the ducks were. Remember? Yeah. This is where your ducks were. And we had all these rocks inside that little basin that they play in right now, yeah, because they were so small. But we put those rocks in there so they could get on the rocks and get out.
I know.
But
they're just little babies.
Yep. But my dad did this. He cut these paths for us. And
I think this would all be tall back here.
Yeah, I really thought this would be overgrown, but the canopy's so thick that when you take care of it, it stays down. But right through there was actually a structure that had turkeys in it. Oh, and surely you guys remember this. We still don't know what lives in there.
I don't know if we want to find
Hey,
out either.
Stick your hand in there.
Yeah.
I'll give you $1.
Yeah.
$2.
You'd have to give me 50.
I'll give you $50 to shove your whole arm in one of those holes.
Ooh, that's tempting.
Offer expires in 2 seconds.
What?
1,
No.
2. Oh, it's too late. Let's go.
You didn't even give me time to do it.
So what stinks is, and what I feel bad about, is we actually carved all this out like 2 weeks before we moved to farm 2.0. Like we spent a lot of time on it. My dad came out here after work and chopped all this down. And if you can see right here, there's kind of a path that runs to mom and dad's because we had garden hoses. I had 4 of them strung to here. And then they ran that way because that's where the pigs were. And then out there is where we had the beefy boys. And I think on the back of this structure over here is where I might try and put the chicken coop. Because, see, all these paths, we made all these. But I might put the chicken coop on the back of this pad, or on the back of this pad, on the back of this structure, because it's already solid. So that's pretty cool. And then good old Charlie. Everybody wave at Charlie. He's through the woods right there. But see this metal structure right here? We can fence all of this in. If we go by Charlie's plot, like his land plot, he's got 5 acres. And he said we can use, I just took a tree to the teeth. He said we could use anything like around his house. All we had to do was give him like 40 or 50 feet to the left and right of his house. So it's pretty cool. There's actually still some, there's still some panels over here that we were meaning to come get. Dude, check it out. Look at it. So there's a structure I built for the feeder pigs we had. So we can still use that. And at this. What'd you say?
Still holding strong.
Still holding strong. Who do you think built that?
You.
So why do you think it's holding strong?
Because you built it.
That's right, I built it. But this, I built for chicken and beef when they were little bitty babies. Beef wasn't a beef hole.
Yeah.
So I think we could put the baby chicks in there.
I mean, yeah, but we're gonna have to get all that wire in there.
Where'd it? Oh, that was a solid wall, wasn't it? Oh, I forgot. We had, so the back of it isn't covered anymore because we had two 4x8 sheets right here, but they're still at the house. Like they're laying at the farm.
Yeah.
We can just bring them over. But yeah, T-posts out here. A lot of cool stuff. This will be fantastic. I'm so stinking excited. And if you want to see a project, I'm not saying I'm going to do it because I really don't want to. But here's a tree, probably about 20 feet tall, but it's got a sweet trailer attached to it. Look at that. But our buddies, Gary and Cassie Walker, you go check them out, Walker Farm Fam. They just used a little trailer like that to make a mobile chicken coop. So I may have to bug them and see if I can get those plans. And in it, it's like old family stuff. Belongs to Charlie, of course. That phone number's long gone, guys. So don't prank call me. They don't work. But this is where Haas and Lola were for a little bit. Hey, you know, this is probably where the piggy magic happened. What do you call it? The Humpty Dumpty? Don't be embarrassed. It's science class or biology. Anatomy? It's a PG show, folks. This is all a big open area that my dad and I cut. Pretty cool. Look here. This is hey, come stand in this hole so they can see. Grandpa dug that.
Oh, he dug it?
So this was I know the camera flattens that out, guys, but that was a wallow that Grandpa made for Haas. And if you guys need any rocks, $5 a piece. And then this path right here leads back to where the truck is that we just were.
It's cool, place.
So, I mean, I like the name Farm 1.0, but man, this just feels like home. And as an app developer, that 1.0 is significant. Being a nerd, that's your original version. That's your original dreams and hopes and what you wanted it to be. And then you modify it later to fit what you need. So that's where you get like version 1.2, 1.3, that kind of thing. But we had a lot of hopes and dreams out here, and they're still very, very possible. So you can see this will be some pretty cool. We won't lose our famous four-wheeler rides. This will be getting, he's excited. So I don't know how emphatic we sounded about the rental house, but man, prayers felt. Prayers felt. He called us 24 hours after we made a deposit. And he called us wasn't looking at the camera. He called us 24 hours after we made a deposit and said we could have it. So we're pretty stinking excited. Hey, if you're gonna fold it out of the path. There's a chainsaw in the truck.
I use a chainsaw when you can do it with your bare hands.
That takes forever. And chainsaws are cool. All right, we got work to do. Well, you can fold trees, but I got work to do. But this whole area needs barbed wire around it. That's what's going to be the challenge. So that's why I think the Beefy Boys, we may have mentioned it in a live, I can't remember, but the Beefy Boys are probably going to move back to my buddy, Mr. C's. And he and his wife's place for a little bit. So, but let me know down below if you really know. I'm not calling anybody out, but I'm asking for the health of the cows. How much land do they need if the grass isn't even growing? Like, if I'm going to have to feed them hay all winter, how much land do they need out here if I don't have time to fence off the 4 acres? If I could just fence off like an acre, would they be okay? Seriously? So could I just fence off an acre right now and have that be like an acre pasture? And since I'm going to hay and grain them all winter, would that work? So let me know. Let's set some posts before I lose my helper.
Look at how it just bends the wire.
Huh?
It just bends the wire right over. Tab is it for next.
See? And that keeps it together really well, just like baling wire or something like that, but you won't see that trick on Justin Roads. Mr. Mobile Milk Station.
Breaking sticks is my favorite. Yeah, I'll give you guys a stick to hold too. Put it right next to the tripod. There you go. Enjoy your stick, okay? Yeah. I knew.
How old are the child labor laws? When can you know? We're gonna go get the pigs. And then we'll come back and finish this up. And by the way, if you're wondering what gives me my inner strength, it's these sweet
cookies.
Cookies? It's these sweet shirts from Haas Tools, our buddies. Go check them out, link down below. If you buy a shirt using our link below, we do get a little bit. Costs you nothing extra. And they're pretty rad-ish. It says it on the shirt. Listen, I'm gonna let old Norman out of his cage. You guys are gonna be nice and you're gonna play well together, you hear me? Norman? I need you to do your best. Because I need to use this cage. Look, you got your ladies in here, man. Alright. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. There you go. You tell him it's gonna be okay?
Sure.
Just sure?
I mean, I didn't say anything. I'm just
Why don't you reach out and grab that one right there?
Nah.
Why not?
You gotta build trust, otherwise they won't trust you at all and you won't be able to get near them.
We'll see. I'm more worried about what Lola's gonna do.
Me too.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Well, you see, the big Norman thought he was gonna be cool. And
You want us to take the duck with us?
Yeah.
You want us to take the duck to the farm 1.0?
I don't know if he's gonna make it.
Should we get that duck hole out of here?
Oh yeah.
Get that duck hole out of here. That's why we can't have nice things, Norman. Hey, who you got in there? What'd you do? Where's Norman? Where's Norman? Smokey, what'd you do? What'd you do? Did you get tired of him? You put him in a box? You put him in a box? All right. You keep him in there.
Yay, Dad. We're going to, if you do. Back up. Yeah.
So, good news. 2 piglets are moving to the farm. The other 2 want to stay with Lola, and we told them it was okay. Yep. Beef was kind of upset about it too, but
Beef's upset about everything.
yeah, Beef only has an opinion with a lifespan of about maybe a week or 2.
Yeah.
Because there's a stove at the new house with Beef's name on it. Andy.
I just want to cook beef.
Beef.
I'm sorry, but man, he just keeps coming up to you and then makes a louder noise when we're trying to film. It just keeps getting louder and louder, and then he tries to charge at you, and then he does this, and you get anywhere close to his girl, he gets even louder, and it's annoying.
Beef.
Yes.
He's what's for dinner. You say like release the hounds, or we release the piggos?
I'd say we just keep it cool.
Oink oink, baby. What do you think's more scared? Me or him?
Can't really tell.
All right, that's a little girl.
That's a girl. Hello, baby. Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not like the mesh fence at home, is it? Uh-oh. Dad, so did we get the girls or the boys?
These are the girls. So the two little boys are still left at the farm. And we know they're boys because, well, last I checked, there's only 2 genders of pigs. So.
There they are. 2 little girls.
We'll get them another time.
I am very excited now that they're over here. We'll get them a little thing built.
You sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're gonna let these 2 little ladies take a nap. I could put enough stress on them for one day.
Yeah.
But they've got water. Well, it's that black bucket. The red bucket's got more water in it if I need it later.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, pretty good. And we lured them into the. We lured them with food, yeah. So they don't need food right now. Plus, they ate food this morning.
Yeah. So
it's all good. We'll come back out later and give them food. And this is normal. This is what we did when we first started with Adler Farms. Is you know, I'd come out here, what, twice, sometimes 3 times a day, and feed them and stuff. And we come to Mom and Dad's for dinner 3-4 times a week because it's free. And so no worries. I say Mom and Dad's, you guys know, Grandma and Grandpa's. So man, I'm looking scruffy.
Camouflage.
So anyway, we're calling it a day, at least for now. And I definitely think I'm going to invest in or rent a post hole driver.
Yeah.
T-post driver.
Yeah, T-post driver. The thing
yeah.
You place on top and it goes.
Yeah, we need one of those for sure.
You put in so many T-posts that you're going to need.
Yep, and there's just too many rocks out here.
Yeah.
So we're good, we're happy, we're content. I got no complaints.
Me neither.
We changed all the utilities over, so the house is definitely ours. We're filming this on, what is today? Tuesday?
Yeah, it's Tuesday, October 6th.
And tonight will probably be our last night in that house, in the old house, which sounds crazy, but not much has been done to it since we moved in. So when you put a deposit down and first month's rent on a place with a clean shower and clean tub, clean stool, oven, you don't stay in the old farmhouse just for fun. You go stay at the new clean place. All right.
I'm excited.
Y'all be good. Don't work too hard, as always. God bless. Sincerely thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. All the prayers and support. We love and appreciate every single one of you guys. So, y'all be good. Deuces. Did you hit your hat?
Yes.
I can't. Hang on, start over. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Deuces. See ya.
Yeah. Deuces.
Who is it? What are they doing? What are those? What are those? Where'd they go? Did they run? Look, ready? There they go. There they go.